Leaders, can I say a little something that might feel just a little uncomfortable and maybe even tad just sting a little bit? Your top performers, they may be burning out and you just may not realize it just yet. They're still delivering, they're still dependable, still the one that you call when something is urgent and has to get done right and right away. And that's exactly the risk itself. Why? Because high performers, they don't usually complain. They compensate, they absorb, they overextend quietly. And when someone is reliable, we typically reward them with more work. Just usually how it goes. When someone is capable, we lean on them harder. And when someone is strong, guess what? We assume that they're fine. Just because a person may seem fine, it doesn't mean that they actually are. So when we think about a top performer, of course, they produce excellence, but sustained excellence itself, especially without strategic support, it simply leads to depletion. So what are some things that you can do immediately if you found yourself in this type of situation? One of the very first things you can do is you can conduct a workload audit, not a performance review, that's completely different, but a capacity review. You want to ask questions like, is this person carrying responsibilities that maybe can be distributed elsewhere? Another thing is rotate responsibility intentionally. I'm going to say that again because it's so important. Rotate responsibility intentionally. Stretch others, develop others, because what would happen if your top performer just up and left? Then what? Don't let your top performer become just your single point of stability in your workplace itself, all right? And then also make sure to schedule proactive sustainability check-ins, not check-ins where you're asking questions like, how are your productivity? How are your numbers? But how are you managing your workload? You'd be very surprised at how far a question like that can go with someone. When it comes to high performance, it must be protected. Because when your top performer leaves, you don't just lose output, you lose culture stability, you also lose morale, confidence, and institutional knowledge, all right? And here at LH HR Consulting, we help you build performance systems that actually drive results without draining your strongest talent itself. Growth, guys, it is important. But sustainable growth, that itself is leadership. And if you want to protect your top performers while strengthening your entire team, reach out to us today and schedule your consultation call. We don't just help you to scale your business itself, but we help you scale it intelligently.